AITA for not giving my friend my insulin? I got diagnosed with type 2 diabetes after a pandemic of stress eating and lack of exercise. I have a strong family history, so I got it despite not obese, slightly overweight, and being relatively young, and I had been pre-diabetic for a while. My doctor put me on metformin, but it didn't work, so I was switched to insulin. It was a shock to be required to monitor and take insulin, especially because I was scared of needles. I resolved to reverse my diabetes by eating healthy and losing weight. My friend also has type 2, but hers is significantly worse and more chronic. She's had it for over 15 years. She doesn't have good health insurance and has a very high deductible which she can't afford, so she buys it online or gets it off Facebook when she can. I have better insurance that covers 80% of the cost, but without it I couldn't afford it either. She asked if I had any to spare when I told her I had been started on insulin. After 6 months I noticed my blood sugar getting more stable and lower after I implemented my health living routine, so I give her some of my insulin. It's not the brand she uses, so I was worried she might not be able to take it, but she told me us had used that one before. I'm always nervous that something could go wrong since the insulin isn't what she was prescribed, but it was better than no insulin. I got healthier and stopped needing injections, so I started giving more of my prescription to her until my doc asked me to do a 1-year follow-up blood test. I knew it would probably be normal and I would be taken off insulin, but I did want to check, so I got it done, and I have a A1C of 5.3, which is awesome. My doc was happy and told me he would stop prescribing insulin since I no longer needed it. I was scared he would ask what I was doing with my prescription if my blood sugar was already normal, but he never mentioned it. I had to tell my friend, who was very upset because she often ran out of insulin without my prescription, and while I was giving it to her she had much better blood sugar control. I feel bad because she had vision problems due to her diabetes and it would get worse without a stable supply of insulin, but I was stressed about having a normal blood sugar and lying about it to my doctor to get refills. I told her she could try reversing it and I would help her, but she told me I could only do it because I'm still relatively young and had only just gotten diabetes. She told me I was her stable supply of insulin and I had shortened her life by doing the blood test. I do think her chances are slim of reversing it, so I feel bad that by getting my A1C checked I stopped being to get a prescription for her.